Go on then. I'm leaving this one to you. This one's all yours.
Easy. Easy. Steady on, mate. Easy. Easy. Steady on. Not quite. How about Bosh? Bosh.
Well, good morning, folks. It's Saturday. You know what that means. Welcome along to your daily chill out on Trains in World 3. Your weekend starts here with a run in Canada. So let's go to the Canadian trains. And for the final time, I know it says we haven't done all scenarios, but we did them all on Trains in World 2. We are going to the Oakville Subdivision to do Petrochemical Chaos. Take on the role of yard engineer, leading tank cars around the industrial zone. So grab your ticket, get in line. Sheldon will be here as well to have some fun with the GP9RM, Canadian National. And let's go to Hamilton, Ontario for one final time in the Canadian wilderness. Let's do this. Cool, because I'll be able to see how that works for me. Now
Really?
Now that I'm promoted. There is something loose under my bleeding foot. My foot is slipping all over the place here.
Really?
Yeah, it's like there's something it's not, there's no pressure on it. It's hardly pushing into the floor, and there's something sliding around underneath it. Speaking of sliding, it's Saturday.
I don't know what to say after that. But we know what that means.
You don't know
Saturday.
You don't know what to say about what? Come on, get it off your system.
What's sliding under your feet?
I haven't a clue what's sliding under my feet, but I do know one thing. After today, it's farewell to Canada. We never ever do another Canadian route again.
Unless they bring a better Canadian route out.
Which they haven't done recently, because they've been concentrating on the big freight of America. They've not been given any focus to the freight of Canada. My Canadian friends, look at this. There's a big freight train going past there. My Canadian friends look at this and they think to themselves, oh, we're having all these American routes for America. Where is the love for Canada?
I know, surely you could do something with Viva Rail.
Exactly, you could do something. It wouldn't even need to be a big route. But find a city.
Toronto.
No, we've already done, because we're in Ontario here, Hamilton, Ontario. That is a real place, by the way. Yeah, I know Hamilton, Ontario. It's just outside of Toronto. Ignore that level one. Like I said, this is the final scenario. There's the GP38. Look at that impressive specimen. We're going to go back there. Okay. Perfect. Sweet.
But yeah, because they haven't really captured the great country of Canada with some certain areas.
Have we kissed up to Canada enough?
Yeah.
I feel like we should kiss up
there
more.
is some... You watch Brave Days Big Freight Hop.
Yeah.
You see some stunning locations in Canada.
You know what I'd like to see? Thunder Valley. Yes, another American freight route, but with Thunder Valley.
Yeah.
That would be... I don't know what the two... I'd love to find out on my phone, but my phone is... How can I say this? Occupied. Occupado, yes. We might have to use your phone. See where Thunder Valley is in Canada. It's got to be in Alberta, somewhere in that area. It's either in Alberta or British Columbia. And not quite Bosch. Now Bosch, yes. So, we are a designated shunter today for today's hour-and-a-half long scenario. I apologise instantly to everybody watching. Has he found Thunder Valley?
Thunder Valley Casino Resort.
Hey. That's not it. Ah, but it's in the right area, isn't it? It's near Calgary.
between Vancouver and Edmonton.
Yeah, between Vancouver and Edmonton. I like the sound of that. How long is that route?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. Because you got to think, if you go over to Ontario, which is, well, you know, okay. I thought you were going to go do something else, right?
No.
They're switched.
Mind you, there's one thing that you...
Hey, I was switching that while we were moving. I'm impressed by myself. Skills.
There's one thing that you can't create in Canada
What's
as
that?
a route.
What's that?
The SkyTrain
That is true.
in Vancouver.
That is true.
Because that's basically operated like our DLR, the Docklands Light Railway in London, driverless.
That's true. You can't do that. So it's all okay. We need some. Come on, Dovetail. We need some more love for Canada. Here you are. When you brought this out, we thought, oh, this is fantastic, great. But then it's like you thought
It's
to
either
yourself,
America, Germany, or UK.
or the UK. It's the same with. I mean, we got another Swiss route. But where's the love for the Swiss? Where is the love for the Swiss
And the French.
and the French? Where is the love?
There's only one French route.
And some would say that's enough that's needed because, French. But, no, I'm sure we would kill for another French route. The problem is, what would you do? Because everything over there is TGV. which is a fact, isn't it? It is a fact. Everything over there is TGV.
There's some local services.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I'm hearing things.
One thing we haven't done,
What's that?
put the back by the door.
I know we haven't put the bag by the door. Any moment now, a cat could come. In fact, go on then. You go put the bag by the door. Go on. This is going to be very interesting here.
Yeah, there's no way I can get through that.
There is a way you can get through that. Come on. There is no defeatist in this family. There is a way you can get through that. You can't see what I can see right now, but this is going to be hilarious. There is a way he can get through that. He just hasn't figured it out yet. It's simpler than what you're about to do here. It's much simpler than that. It's not the first time you've had a cable between your legs. There is a much simpler way, you know.
What, lift the cable up?
No,
Crawl.
take the microphone and walk that way with it. See?
This is what happens because I overthink things. And now I've got full control of the mic.
Oh.
No, I'm seriously going to put it back.
Yes, you better put it back. You see, how much more simpler was that? Here you were, climbing over about 1 million cables, and all you had to do was lift the microphone up and move it to one side. I mean, that's where I call it easy. Or I just come along with, what is this?
What is this stupidity?
Yes, what is this stupidity? Is it possible to learn this great stupidity?
It's never simple with me.
It's never simple with you. I mean, take your, because this goes up This goes up next Saturday. So you're back from Scotland. Yes, because you go this Saturday, don't you?
Yeah,
So
I go on the 23rd on the sleeper.
Yeah, this goes up 1st of July.
Yeah.
1st of July. Wow. Hang on a second then. If this goes up 1st of July, 4th of July is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's the next route after this? Casually turns to look at his whiteboard. Holy crap. Look what's next. Ignore the big white one. Look at the one underneath.
Clinchfield.
Clinchfield, America!
On the 2nd.
Do you want to do a Train Sim World on the Tuesday, 4th of July?
Yeah, swap it for an F1 Sunday.
No. Back it to 4 F1s. Right? Just sneak a little sneaky Train Sim World in there on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
A sneaky one. You know, a little sneaky one.
What about Sunday?
We'll still do the 2 on Sunday, but it'll be a roster with
Clinchfield.
No, Clincher will be Tuesday. So it'll be a roster with the East Coast Way. Or you can do a roster with Munich Augsburg and get rid of Munich Augsburg.
We'll look into it.
We'll look into it.
Yes.
You will know more come Tuesday. You'll either see the dulcet tones of F122 and a big pink car in there with a green stripe and black.
Or you'll see the Clinchfield Railroad.
Or you'll see the Clinchfield Railroad with the F7. Members will know straight away. Please become a member of the Rockstar Pool 69 channel for as little as £1.99 of your money. £1.99 gets Train Sim Worlds early. Think of it like that, right? You're paying £1.99 to say to me, we love your stuff, give me something in return. And in return, I am giving you 2 Train Sim World videos. 2!
Yeah.
Right? 2. How much more fairer can I say than that? I can't say any fairer than that. And if you go to member free, because from now on it'll be F1 23 all the way to the end of this month, all the way to the end of July, when F1 Manager 23 comes in, you get 4 to 5 F1 managers a week. I mean, F1 23s a week. You're paying $5.99, right?
Yeah.
See, a little graphic has just popped up. We haven't used this graphic in a while, but it's popping up. If you...
Mass Revere.
Thank you. It's probably already popped up, actually, because I've been diatribing for a long time.
We are sorry to announce that this Mass Revere was delayed. This is due that we just got into it and never bothered putting the graphic up till now. We apologise for the inconvenience to this service.
Excuse me, do not apologise for the mental acumen that... See, over here, right? This is the genius. This is where the brain is. This is where all the thought process comes in. Over there is the brawn. They pay me the money to think. They don't pay you the money to think. They pay you the money to do something else.
And that involves the 37 Dice Cowboy Kid.
For fuck's sake! Here I am. I'm gonna get a new graphic come up in the corner now. Simon Horning. Simon corpsing. Send for the man. But no, as I was saying, so if you become a tier 3 member, right, you're the only people that get to see F1 23 early, and only one person has paid $5.99 to see the F1 23 early. Only one person. I understand in this year's economy and whatnot, you may not want to pay $5.99 to get F1 23 early. You might decide, oh, you know what, I'm a patient person. I can wait to see Team Chase Rider get absolutely shafted in the first season. But you may think to yourself, oh, I know what, these Train Sim World videos are funny. Here's £2 a month.
They are funny.
They are funny. When we get rolling into them, they are very funny. Trust me. I mean, instantly, a lot are just $1.99 members. I have one that's $3.99, so it'll go quiet for you for a month or so. It'll go quiet, but come the end of the end of the month, it'll pick up for you again. Trust me. And plus, I'll be happy when the end of the month comes, because I'm already finding out that recording 5 F1 episodes a week is a bit tough on me. Plus, as well, I've just thought.
Yeah.
I'm pointing the finger at you. I've just thought. By recording another Train Sim World on the 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
Although, hang on, is it Miami on the 4th of July? I'm trying to... No. Miami will be the Monday video. There's no getting around that. There's no getting around that. The Miami's on Monday. So...
Are we stopping here?
We are stopping here, yes.
Right by the road?
Right by the road, yes, because we're going now back into this petrochemical facility.
Have we just done a loop?
No, we have not. Although, if you looked at Hamilton Yard and how vast it is, you would think you would do a loop, but it's not. This place is... Look at that. That's just one facility.
Yeah.
And we've come about 2 kilometres down here to get to this facility. Yep, that needs setting there. Perfect. Right, we can back it up now.
Speaking of, the Canadian Grand Prix was yesterday. The only excitement that happened was towards the end, was it? With one of the cars going off the track, but then came back on the track.
Oh, with Nick De Vries and one of the Haas cars. Yeah, that was literally it. That was literally it, and I just sat there and I was thinking to myself, well, thank God I'm doing this. Do you know they didn't put the Indy Grand Prix of Road America on? I've got that recorded. Apparently there was more action in that. There was more action in bloody what happened in practice than what happened in the Grand Prix. For those that don't know, we can't find the footage that NBC showed. We can only find the unedited footage of what NBC showed. But there was an incident in practice where Scott Dixon was getting out of the way of 2 cars. Well, one car, I should say. He didn't see the other car coming, and
Will Power.
Yeah, Will Power, and he came back onto the racing line, and he basically took both of them out. The next thing you see them then going through the grass, the next thing you see is Will Power getting out of his car, and well, he thought Scott Dixon was number 1. Let's put it like that.
I like how they censored it with the emojis.
Exactly, yeah. You know, the winking tongue out emoji. I think we have that emoji up here. Do you know what? If I can find that video,
Yeah.
we'll do our own version of that edit. Just so they can't...
That's what I should have done with Tico instead of pixelating it. The winking emoji.
Or no. With Tico, when he does the middle finger, stick a goose there. Stick a goose just saying, "Goose Lord, man!" But no, he told Scott Dixon he was number 1, but NBC, when they sent it, they put the winking emoji faces and have it shaking around as that. It was hilarious. It was brilliant. And then he got out of the car. Scott Dixon was coming over. He had his helmet off. He had his fire mask off. And he was like, "Look, man, I'm sorry. I didn't..." Will Power's there with his helmet on. He's wanting to throw fists. He wants to throw down there and then. And I know there's a rule in NASCAR. If you're going to throw fists in NASCAR, at least take your helmet off. Because if you don't take your helmet off, you're a bit of a wuss. And Will Power was just... He took his helmet off eventually, but by then the damage had been done. Scott Dixon was there like, "What the hell, man?" Or as the NBC commentators called it at the time, "Nothing there but a bit of Aussie Kiwi love." If that's Aussie Kiwi love, I want to know what isn't Aussie Kiwi love, because that was brilliant. If we can find it, well, we can find the clip definitely, but We're gonna have to do our own editing, I think. I might even, yeah, no. What we're gonna have to do is really edit it. I think flip the clip as well. You know how some people try and flip a clip or cut bits out, not bits out, but cut a little bit out to try and, soften the blow, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that they don't get demonetized. I think we need to bring that back a little bit more.
A tad more.
A tad more, I would say. We need to essentially have those two things at the top there.
Level with the platform.
Level with the platform, so to speak. So we'll just bring it back a little skosh. There you are. There's today's word of the day, skosh. We want to, basically, you want to see them two there need to be level with that platform that's just about there. That's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect. Right, so now guess what we can do. We can't go out that door.
Uncouple it.
No.
Empty them.
No. Fill them.
Ah.
Now we've got to go through the long and arduous process of filling these tanks.
Did we do this before? Oh, no, was it a test?
Yes, we did a tester before. But nothing like this. Right, what do we do with this? We do that.
Yeah.
There we go. Then you got to climb back on. And now you got to do this for all of these tankers. This is what we like to know as torture. Because the amount that... You may think that this looks simple, but really it isn't. Because everything... This is where someone like me with my F1 manager would love this. Because it's micromanagement.
Yes.
You got to have it in the right place at the right time. Can I have my can of Pepsi Max, please?
In a sec.
Sorry. You got an itch?
Yeah. It's fine.
Thank you very much. That's good. But yeah, I mean, you think about it. You got to pull a lever. You've then got to get on this tanker. You've then got to bring this nozzle onto there, and then you got to go back over.
So you got to wait while it fills up.
No. No, you haven't. Well, not yet, anyway. But there's so much to do here. There's just so much to do. It's a sad thing that this never even got a DLC. It never got a... And then you think of routes that...
Mind you, is there rumours that there could be a Canadian passenger service coming?
These would be the first rumours I've heard, sir.
They were in the roadmap, were they?
Was there? Oh, no. That... Oh, yeah. And then now, we've got to flip the... Oh. See, now, why didn't you do them all straight away? Now you got to go down here. Right. And now you got to go do the rest of them.
What, did you look into that?
No, what? I didn't look into that actually. I didn't even see a passenger service for Jesus Christ. I am having trouble Englishing today. I didn't even see a passenger section for Canada. I really didn't. He'll probably tell me different now. Trenton World Road map. It's the June. He's just going to double check the road map.
Yeah.
So now, what have we got here? So, Trenton. You're looking for Oakville. No, you're thinking of the improvements for New York Trenton and the Peninsula Corridor.
They're there?
Oh, no, there! Oakville Subdivision, access to baby bullet services. Ah! But that's in development.
Yeah.
And I bet you that only goes in timetable. I'll bet you any money that only goes in timetable.
Because we were looking for that, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah, we couldn't find it. But no, I bet you that goes in timetable. That's nothing. Baby Bullet Canada. Yeah, it's a layer. So in other words, it's not scenarios. It's just layers.
Just so it's add to the timetable.
Yeah, it's something to add to the timetable and the route. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Because like I said, when this came out, there's been no love shown to it after that. It's just, here, 5 Canadian scenarios and a sandbox level. That's it, you're done.
Oh, is that it?
Oakville Small Enhancement Pack. Ooh, hello, what we got here?
Was that for the traceability? No,
that's for Classic. Yeah, Trains in World.
Yeah, Trader World is.
Oh, hello. What's going on here?
When was this?
Oh no, it's downloaded. So PC.
Ah.
PC. PC. It's not not for us that. But yeah, no, it looks like all we're gonna get is additional layers. We're not gonna get any scenarios for it, which is a shame. And I mean that, it really is a shame. Right, let's get back in the GP. Close that door too. And now we gotta go back the way we came with this.
It is a shame because there's a few passenger stations on this route, is there?
There is. There's Hamilton, Oakville itself. But there are quite a few passenger stations in the way. Yes, I will attest to that. Let me just pull that up, and then pull you up, and then go to you. Thank you very much. There we go. Perfect. Let that run for another hour. What was I saying then? Oh yeah, there is passenger services. It's just like they forgot about them. They just forgot.
It's like with the 700s when they come out. They're using them for the southeastern high speed.
Which is then going to get probably 20 scenarios or something like that. And here comes London Commuter and they're holding their hands out like, bruh.
But they mainly work on the London Commuter.
They do. They do. Which is a shame. They also work on the southeastern as well, with their services from Luton to Raynham. But
that's what they're focusing on.
We don't need them there. We've already got plenty.
See, that's the trick they're missing, because you could use them for multiple routes. And scenarios for multiple routes.
Exactly, you could. But like I said, it just seems to
be focused on their latest ones.
It does. I mean, Glossop Line, I think it's fair to say we're not going to get hardly anything for that DLC wise. The only thing we could possibly get,
well, you can use sprinters.
Yeah. They're already in the gate. They're layers.
Ah,
they're layers. They are.
But you can use the 150 because sometimes they have ran diesel trains on the Glossop line.
They have.
To Glossop and Hadfield when the wires aren't working.
Indeed. Whatever. Peak Forest, there may not be a DLC for that. What else? Look back here. You may see a DLC for the Midland Main Line.
It's possible.
It's possible. I guarantee you, if the Meridian came, the Voyagers wouldn't be too far behind it. They'll find a route to put the Voyagers on. Guarantee it would just need. Now, here, can you enter DLC? Simon's going to be wondering, what do I mean by that?
Yeah.
Right, so here's what I mean by that. It was developed by Skyhook, wasn't it? Midland Mainline.
Yeah.
Could another company come along with a DLC, or does it have to be Skyhook that DLCs?
No, another company can come along. Because I know on Train Simulator Classic, the Brighton Mainline, someone else did a 7-mile extension to Reigate.
Okay.
The Glasgow Suburbia route.
Yeah.
So what's the extension to Airdrie?
No. I'm not talking about extensions. I'm talking about locos and units. In other words, would it have to be Skyhook that would develop a unit DLC? Or could another company come along and say, right, we've done the DLC for this route?
I suppose another company can come along and sort it out.
Everyone panic, because that could mean Rivet do the 222s. Run! That's a run.
Big time run.
A big time run. But I guarantee you, the Meridians are really the only thing that could go there.
Yeah.
I mean, 156...
It's a possibility.
Turbo Stars are a possibility as well, now that they run the line.
So,
Simon just pulling up his pants right in my face. Thanks.
that came out wrong.
Yes.
No, it's just...
There's a lot of things that came out wrong in that situation, and none of them involved the cheerleaders, mate. What else? So, yeah, I mean, Meridians, turbos would be good. I think the turbos would be perfect.
Yeah.
If you're going for the whole... Well, like with the old East Midlands Railway livery...
No.
No, I'm trying to think what it could be. I think with the old East Midlands Railway, it has to be the Meridians, doesn't it?
The Meridians are the 156s.
Yeah, but the 156s are a different livery to the HSTs and the 158s. That's your problem. So did the 153s. They had the red and blue livery,
Yeah.
whereas the 158s and the HST had the white and blue. So, and the Meridian is a white and blue with the red and whatnot. So the Meridian, if you think about it, is only the real proper DLC that could go on there. What else? Niddertal, but I don't think we'll get anything for the Niddertal barn. Lincoln Rheinstrecker could be a possibility. Now we know there is a new German loco coming. There is a modern German loco coming.
But we don't know which route.
But we don't know which route. Lincoln Rheinstrecker could be a possibility. Because you think, where else could it go? They haven't done any DLCs for Hamburg Lübeck, so it's not likely to be there.
No.
They haven't done anything for Munich Augsburg, so it's not likely to be there. Hopstecker Rhein-Ruhr is a possibility. Rhein-Ruhr Osten's a possibility. So is the Ferrampa and the what's it called? The other German route, Dresden route, the Farquhar Dresden.
Yeah.
But the likelihood is it's going to go on that Lincoln Rheinstrecker route.
It's a possibility.
But I'm going to give you a reason why it won't go on the Lincoln Rheinstrecker route. I don't think it matches up. Because the 110 and the 103 are more 90s, 2000s
Yeah.
sort of scenario. This new loco they're coming out is modern. And we already know the 110 and the 103 don't run now. So it would look as out of place as anything.
It would, yeah.
Which would then step... I don't think it would go on the Bremen-Oldenburg route. Although you say that, and the modern units are over there.
Like, the Cathcart Circle lines.
Yeah.
You could have a DLC for the 318 and the 320.
You could do.
Even the 380.
Even the 380, but there's nothing. It's like all of the... Have you noticed, though, Rivet only seems to get, it seems to be that Rivet routes, they don't give us a lot, but everyone else's DLC does. With Rivet, here's the game, here's the DLC, go play with it.
One trade, that's it.
There, that's it.
West Cornwall Local had 2 though.
And plus we did get a DLC for West Cornwall Local, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it came about 5 years afterwards and they've still not fixed the bloody route, but at least they brought something.
Edinburgh to Glasgow.
Edinburgh, Glasgow, yeah.
You could have the 380s.
They could have the 380s.
You could get away with the 170s.
I guarantee you right now, if a turbo star came out on that route,
Yeah.
you'll see a layer go straight into the Midland Main Line. And you'll see a layer go into the Glossop line when it comes out. Speaking of, we do have a DLC for the... Oh.
Oh?
Oh, I just had a brainwave. Please go with me when I say this.
Okay.
Please go with me, okay? This goes out after the Glossop line has come out. 27th of June, the Glossop line came out. This has got out on the 1st of July.
Yeah.
What's stopping us giving them 3 train sims in a row? So in other words, they have this one today, Saturday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we give them the last scenario of the LGV Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Monday, we give them the Glossop line. Immediately, the cogs have started turning, because then what can I do? Tuesday, move F1 into Tuesday, Miami Grand Prix on Independence Day.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a genius.
There's a problem though.
There's a problem. Yeah, I know what the problem is.
You would literally have to turn and burn the Glossop line really quick.
I would. We'd really have to turn that Glossop line very quickly. But we know which scenario we're going to do.
Yeah.
We already know.
Because
We're going to... It's the perfect scenario for a Monday as well. It's the perfect scenario.
So we would have to do it what, Saturday? Literally Sunday morning, and it's got to be...
It would have to be done either Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
Had to be done Sunday, but we're going to have to get it ready for Monday.
Literally, it would have to be done Saturday, so I can save it Sunday, get it up Sunday, get it ready for the members Sunday, and then have everything following on right behind that. Because the 5th F1 race that I've done, the Canadian Grand Prix, that can go straight into the Monday. So then, all I would need to do is record 4 races. Which is Austria, Silverstone, Hungary and Belgium.
Yeah.
I think that's a genius play. I think what I just came up with there was genius. I do think...
The problem is though, they don't bring that out ready for...
Yeah. The only other thing that could happen, and this is literally the only other thing that could happen, because at the moment I'm doing nothing Wednesday morning. I don't think the problem is the fact that we've got to record it, is it? That the problem's not buying it, sorry, I should say.
No.
The problem's not getting it recorded. The problem is me and you getting on there. That's the problem.
Because I come back late Tuesday night.
So that takes essentially Tuesday out of the equation.
But you go away Wednesday.
I go away Wednesday night, yes. I also realise that I might have a bit of an issue in a second because I need a piss.
Mind you, I come back 5 o'clock Wednesday. You got to leave.
I leave about 8 o'clock. So there's a possibility we could get it voiced, excuse me, on
Wednesday, but it's pushing it.
It's not pushing it. It depends how long that scenario is. Because we know nothing about it.
No, till we get it.
Till we get it. And I don't even think you'd have a problem in me buying it. In other words, just send you a message saying, look, I've got gloss applying in the cart. I'm going through, you should see a thing come on your bill for X, Y, and Z. I don't think you'd have a problem with that, would you?
No, as soon as I see, if you don't tell me as soon as I see it, I'm thinking, oh, that must be the gloss apply.
Yeah, exactly.
It should be alright anyway.
It should be. I think it's, no, we're getting it for cheaper, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because it should be 20 quid, but then we get a 10% discount, so it'll cost us 18 quid. 18 of our British pounds.
18 quid to tell somebody.
When's your birthday?
Yeah.
What year? Every year. Off the train. Oh, dear me.
Or your ticket's not right.
Yeah, your ticket's not right.
We're going to have some fun with that.
We are going to have some fun with that. I tell you, we're going to have some fun. But no, if I then get everything else ready, so it's all sitting back there ready, and then on the Tuesday, what does that mean? We record Tuesday at Rosser and no, it would then be a Rosser and Clinchfield, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we'd be back to somewhat normal. Cool. See? You like the way I think.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Because he likes to think dangerously.
Some say that is the best way. I also know that I need to go do something at the toilet quickly. Very quickly. Yeah, I need to do this quickly. I think you're on your own for the last 10 minutes. Don't slag me off.
There's no part 2 to this, is there?
There is a part 2 to this.
So technically I'm not here for the last 10 minutes.
Which you will be.
The last 10 minutes of this part.
Yeah.
Well, you won't see a part 2 because this will be absolutely one big ass scenario. Right, so let's talk about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders then, shall we?
No! Talk about Thameslink.
Oh yeah! Oh yes, Thameslink. Because this morning, well last night, which is 18th of June, there was some, well, 18th of June, there was engineer work on the main line. And unfortunately, they never got it finished. So the 19th of June, there's still engineer work that's overran. But unfortunately, that's like Thameslink put a message out saying that there's going to be late running engineer works, we can't run the services. And the people just shat on them. The problem is, it's Network Rail that do the engineer work. Thameslink only run the services. And Thameslink can't run the services if the engineer work possession's not finished. And the engineer work's not finished. And some of the comments I've seen, oh bloody hell. In fact, I'm going to probably read some. And they are... let's get Thameslink up. Thameslink. Here we go. Sorry, I was quiet for a second. Because... basically, is that the one? No. No, which is the one? It's got the one with the most comments, has it? Yeah, this is the one. So basically, due to engineering works not being finished on time, there will be a very reduced service in operation tomorrow, which Network Rail have overrun the engineering work. Fair enough. Not their fault. I think there was bad weather yesterday as well, which is good because I can't stand heat waves half the time. So basically they just tell passengers this and all that, and some of the comments are just absolutely, because the problem with the passengers is they only give a toss from getting from A to B. Now with the engineer work that's disrupting A to B, that's where it all kicks off. So you can tell some people are really arsey as well. This one, I need East Grinstead to Farrington and I have a season ticket. I am not changing East Croydon as I can't get into trades with my folding bike. So I'm staying at home. Where do I stand with the delay repay? Well, simple then, don't take your fucking bike. It's not rocket science, is it? In fact, I would have turned around and told him, well, if you're not travelling because you can't, because you don't want to use your bike on a different service, don't get refunded then. That is what I call a selfish prick. Sorry, but that's what it is. I can't get into trades with my folding bike. Yeah, you can. This one here. These days I have to set my alarm extra early to see which of the 3 East Grinstead to London Bridge trades you have to cancel. Today it's all of them. Terrible service. Depends where they go from East Grinstead. Someone says only be back in the country for an hour for F's sakes. The UK railways are slowly dying. Dreadful service, total rip-off, uncomfortable via working from home. Well, that's not their fault. Can you imagine in 2023 cancelling all trains for 24 hours? I'm on that one supposed to be cancelled. No effort made to put trains on. Well, trains can't run if there's engineer work delayed. This one's made me laugh. I have to put my out there. Get English, Simon. I now have to put my house on the market as I cannot rely on you to get me to work anymore. Pathetic excuse for a train operating company. It's not an excuse, it's this one I like, and this one absolutely pisses me royally off. Totally unacceptable, Thameslink. You are a shambles. But it's Network Rail that's the problem, not Thameslink. See, this is what I love about these brain dead passengers. They just don't get how the railways work. Like I said, they only get from A to B, and that's all they care about.
You making friends again?
Yeah.
Oh, my arse is like a yawning hippo.
See, I would love to have a go at half these people, but it's not worth the hassle.
It really isn't it? It really,
As per usual, offering a shit service. With the donuts.
They chose violence this morning. They watched Will Power and thought, how can we top that?
Showing additional replies includes those that may contain offensive content. Watch this, I click on it and it won't be offensive.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolute disgraceful. You knew this was going to happen. You treat passengers like idiots. How? Oh, this one is a bit offensive though.
Yeah.
WTF. Delays
You can't say that last word.
Yeah.
You can't say that last word.
Delays and cancellations at last week, and now the same this week. This is a shit show. You couldn't run a bath. Twits. But replace the
I with an A.
yeah.
Yeah. replace the I. I want to see if my tweet got any shit for it, because I told people like it was.
Well, all you did was tag Thameslink into it.
Well, I guarantee you, other people would have seen it. Where is it? It is right there.
Nothing.
Nothing. Exactly, because they don't like your truth.
It's Network Rail that is the issue, not Thameslink.
Yeah, but do you want me to go even more controversial? Do you want me to... You came along and lambasted everyone, right? Which means we're now going to put a Rant with Simon bloody thing up here or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll go one better. It's the RMT and it's the RMT's fault.
What makes you say that?
I guarantee you, because remember in this Christmas, they had all their Network Rail people go out on strike,
Yeah.
and those were supposed to do essential engineering works, so nothing got done. I guarantee you, this was part of that stuff that should have been done in December. Guarantee you, this is part of the stuff that should have been done in December. So, ergo,
It's possible.
right?
Mm.
Thameslink are getting the shit. Network Rail are getting the shit, but they shouldn't be getting the shit because it's the RMT that should be getting the shit. But then the RMT will turn around, it's the government's fault, and then the government will turn around, no, it's the RMT's fault. And then here's the passengers, who are they fucking having a go at? They're having a go at the big train companies when they shouldn't be. Should be having to go at the two people at the head of the problem, which is the government and the RMT. I said it, come at me.
The only issue I have that with, we don't know if it was part of that work or not.
But you can't say it wasn't either.
You just don't know.
You just don't know. But I guarantee you it was.
It's possible,
I guarantee you it was.
but we don't have that evidence to say that it is or not.
I bet we do. So yeah, I guarantee that's where people should be looking. But somehow, just like normal, they'll find a way to deflect the blame onto other people. Because that's the typical view that they do. That's my feeling. I mean, you can chip in with whatever you like, but you're not going to change your mind on that.
I already said it, it's just like you just don't know if it was planned for Christmas time or not.
I bet you, because what you find is a lot of the stuff that's planned at Christmas, they're starting to do midweek. They've been doing midweek. Late midweek. I guarantee you, this was one of them. I guarantee it. That's just what I think. We've put you through 50 minutes already, folks. We're sorry. There's another 40 minutes to come. If in doubt, right, remember the golden rules on this channel.
Here we go.
No. You'll like this one this time.
Okay.
You'll like this one this time. Let me assure you. Okay, you'll like this one this time. The golden rules of this channel are thus. If it all goes wrong, blame Simon. But it hasn't gone wrong for you this time. So blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. It's part of the universally known international agreement. If it all goes wrong on this channel, we blame you. If it goes wrong and it's not your fault, blame Canada. How do you feel knowing you're more important than Canada? All of my Canadian friends are standing there in front of their Canadian flags with pictures of you and their guns pointed at it. Who is this person that's important than Canada, eh? Hey? Why do Canadians say that at the end of their sentences, eh?
That is a good question, eh?
It's like they can be going off about something and they put A at the end and it turns into a question. I guarantee this is how that Canadian Grand Prix went yesterday. Max Verstappen was very quick. He did well to win the race, eh?
Just sounds like a meme.
It does. Although, you know, because sometimes I watch Pie Face.
Yeah.
He has that thing that comes up when someone subscribes and Max Verstappen going,
Yeah.
that's the perfect A. Max Verstappen looking like a absolute moron, eh?
Imagine if Will Power's in Canada. He just flipped us off, eh? He just flipped us off with the middle finger, eh?
They do go through Canada, do IndyCar. It's only one event. It used to be more, but it's only one event now, and it's Toronto, around Exhibition Place. Because IndyCar used to have all these great circuits at airport. They used to do Mont Tremblant,
Bosch.
yes, Bosch, Edmonton. Edmonton circuit was a cracker. Do you know they had to close down Edmonton Airport for the day to do that?
Bet the people in Edmonton were happy.
Ah,
They just didn't care.
do you know what? Right? Yeah, they were miffed, but they got to see an IndyCar race, or champ car as it was back then. But the track was so. The IndyCar game that we're supposed to be getting motorsport games.
Hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet, and nor is it looking likely to, because motorsport games are the biggest bunch of
Willpower middle fingers.
willpower middle fingers, yeah. Which willpower middle fingers would you like? Would you like willpower middle fingers from Road America, or willpower middle fingers from New Hampshire?
Was there one from Detroit?
No, there wasn't Detroit. That was New Hampshire I was thinking of. Where he was just walking down the pit road, he turned and saw, you've got to see it. It's
Is that the one where he's like,
no, that's the one where he was walking with someone. He turned around, he saw himself on the big screen that they have, and he was just like, "Ugh!" Giving it the big double digits in front of himself. I think the commentary was because they cut away literally as soon as it happened. The commentary was all like, Will Power making friends with himself again. But no, that I want to find that clip so we can put that in, so we can at least give people one laugh. I don't care if we have to rip it off YouTube and then spin it so that we don't get copyright by NBC. That'd be the last thing we want. I've already been copyright strike because Seth Rollins got me banned in Russia. I don't want to be copyrighted by NBC, who's going to probably ban me in Turkmenistan or something like that.
where's Turkmenistan?
Turkmenistan is over near Azerbaijan.
Is it a country?
Turkmenistan is a country. Here we go. We're going to get a geography. There you go. That's our next 40 minutes sorted. We're getting geography lessons now.
I've never heard of Turkmenistan.
Yes, no, there's a whole load of countries over in that area that end in stan. There's Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan.
What?
Kyrgyzstan, yeah. Where was the country that Borat was from? I forgot.
Is that Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan's.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, Kazakhstan's over there. There's literally pull it up. Pull it up right now. Turkmenistan. And you'll see what I mean around there. There you go, Turkmenistan. And now go to your look. See, you can see. Look around here. Look there. There you go. You want this? By the way, do you like how they do this now? They give you the option to open it up in maps. So there you go. So there you are. Look, you got Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan above that.
I've heard of that one.
Afghanistan. There's Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Pakistan.
I've heard of Pakistan.
And then you got Iran ruining it for everyone. And Azerbaijan's across the water as well. Wow, Azerbaijan's that close to Armenia. Didn't think it was that close to admit.
But Georgia's there.
Georgia is there.
I thought Georgia was a bit off.
I thought Georgia was further north as well, up in the Balkans, but no, that's where Georgia is. You've got
There's
Kazakhstan.
some big country we shot there. There's a big country we shall not talk about.
No, we will talk about it for glory of Soviet Union. Da, 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 da. No. Here you got Kyrgyzstan. You got literally all this area over here.
How about we
in
just
the Persian Gulf? That's all the.
How about we just name it the Country-stan?
you know when they say I stand for? I stand for Stan. I mean, there's loads of countries over there. Which one? Where's Kazakhstan? I didn't see Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, Kazakhstan. You got, like I say, Uzbekistan there as well.
Sadly, they share their border with Russia.
Yeah, unfortunately, we apologise to the people of Kazakhstan. And like I said, Pakistan, and then if you come across the other way, then you can start seeing all the countries over in Palestine and all this area, the Persian Gulf. So you got Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Israel, Lebanon.
Hang on, Turkey spelled different.
That's how they spell it, Turkey.
But we spell it as a turkey as a Christmas dinner.
Yes, Jordan, and you got the big Saudi Arabia there, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Oman. Who's under Saudi Arabia? Oh, Yemen. So you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You look at them on.
Oh no, that's part of
That's Syria, because you got Jordan, Israel, and the West Bank over in that area.
Kuwait.
Kuwait, yeah. I didn't think Kuwait was there. I actually thought. Oh, there you got. Don't forget Bahrain and Qatar over in that area. So there you go. Simon has learned there are countries called what they were called. He'll probably forget all about it now.
Possibly.
Although I guarantee you, if 37 female specimens went over in that area, they suddenly remember those countries all of a sudden.
Actually, they would not go there because they probably would be dressed out as they are.
See, now he's knowing culture. Although I think you're fine with those countries. It's Saudi Arabia and that region that
Qatar.
Saudi Arabia, Qatar, not so much Bahrain, I think.
I'm trying to think what flight was from Canada to Qatar. Oh, no, not Qatar. It was a flight from Canada to somewhere. I don't know if it's Saudi Airways or is it Qatar Airways. I don't know which one it was.
I don't know this story you're going down.
No, I was watching it on Downey Live.
All right.
It was also at the Canadian Grand Prix that weekend.
Okay then.
In the Alpine garage.
The Alpine garage, yeah.
As a guest. But
How do I get to be a guest in the Alpine garage? I've won 3 constructors titles with them on F1 Manager. 2 drivers titles with George Russell, Ultimate Ladies Man, Kings Lynn's #1 driver, and 2-time F1 Manager career mode champion.
But he was going for the, I don't know if it was the Bahrain Grand Prix or the Qatar one. No.
Was it this year?
Yeah.
Will it be Bahrain then, because Qatar hasn't happened yet?
Yeah, Bahrain then.
Bahrain, yeah.
But he took a flight from Canada to somewhere. I can't remember
It would probably be the closest airport. There is an airport in Qatar, Doha. But if he was travelling...
He had to take 2 flights.
He would probably have then had to take Saudia. If you're saying...
Yeah, it was Saudia.
Which airport did he go from?
Could be Vancouver.
I can easily pop it up on... did he leave on a Saturday, a Sunday, a Friday?
Oh, he had to leave early because it was a big flight. In fact, I might as well just get the video up.
Without putting the sound on. We don't want to be copyrighted to you by
Sounds
Danny.
off.
Okay. Because I might be able to do a Flight Radar 24 check out for you. I might be able to do a Flight
I
Radar.
could just put the subtitles on.
Okay. He does do a lot of stuff in Canada, doesn't he? Maybe because he is Canadian.
Yeah, there. I flew the cheap.
I flew to the cheapest F1 race. Okay.
Oh yeah, because we're spending it with 2 German people.
So Germans. That's a point. That's a point. I want to bring that up because yesterday, while he's getting to that part, yesterday,
yeah, those adverts.
Yesterday was the league race where we did the GRB rally cars around. You can skip the ad, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where we did the GRB rally cars around Willow Springs. Finished P4. I think tomorrow is Brands Hatch with the GR4s. So looking forward to
play from here and then
to that one. So yeah, this could be Vancouver.
Yeah, because that's the Sky Train, wasn't it?
That'll be the Sky Train, yeah.
Saudi Airlines.
Saudi, yeah. So it'll be Saudi. So I can pull up all the information quickly here then on FR24. So I want Vancouver.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, carry on with your story, and then I'll go with mine. While
basically, he got on the flight, and he was asking for like alcoholic drink.
I know exactly which way you're going down here.
I think it's the only air operating company that's a dry plane.
It's not the fact that it's a dry plane. It's also
because of
it's culture.
Yeah,
because
culture.
Huss, my friend Huss, he's from that area of the world originally, but in his culture they can't drink alcohol. It's not that he can't drink alcohol. It's I think it's forbidden or something like that. Alcohol. There's something to do with something being sacred or whatnot. I don't know. I've probably just embarrassed myself by saying that, but
yeah, it's definitely a culture thing as well.
It's a culture thing. Yeah, right. So we have to get an early flight. So we want Saudi. Anyway, I'll carry on with what I was.
I can't wait to see that video from the Canadian Grand Prix that he does with Alpine.
Yeah, I can't. I might watch that with you. Why can't I find Saudi here in Vancouver? Am I looking at the wrong airport?
But no, he does videos on. Well, he did videos on Vancouver at the time when they were in lockdown, but he does travel the world.
I know he does.
Comes over here, America. Those quirky little things that he does.
Yeah.
Well, the YouTuber thing, the quirky things.
I can't find Saudi Arabia here, and I'm into the afternoon now. I'm into the afternoon, and I can't find
Saudi. I think he travelled Tuesday or Wednesday. It was really early in the week.
Oh, right, well, hang on, they need to go the other way.
So it's Monday.
Exactly.
You know what that means? They don't fly.
Yeah, they don't fly. Canada, here we go. Manila, Zeeman, Seattle, Toronto, Hamilton, Vancouver, SLC, Calgary.
Meanwhile, we're shunting more tankers.
Yes, we're going to, where are we going? We're going into Hobson Street. Cranbrook. There's Singapore.
By the way, do you want a random fact?
Go on then.
While you're looking for that.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed during a Ronda Rousey match, she adjusts his tights?
Yes.
You know why that is? Because she has a phobia of getting a camel toe. That is the most random fact.
What? I'm sorry. Right, I've stopped now. I can't find it in for tomorrow either. So
yeah,
I'll have to look at that for another time. But I just look at you and I go, what? That has got to be the most random thing you have ever come up with. Here we are talking about flights to Saudi Arabia, right?
I told you it was random.
From Vancouver, and you caught with Ronda Rousey pulls her tights down because she has a phobia.
Just the type.
Adjust the tights because she has a phobia of camel toes.
Of getting one herself.
She's gonna find it hard over in the desert then, isn't she? With all them camels over there. I mean, Jesus, wet.
Because if she gets one, then she knows people will look at it.
First of all, why? Because she's wearing black. It wouldn't be obvious. Would it not?
Exactly.
And most of the time she's beating the crap out of someone, so why would anyone want to notice that? Now, Liv Morgan, on the other hand. that conversation changed very, very quickly.
There was some with Liv Morgan that happened very recently.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was at the airport. There was a load of fans that came over.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And first of all, you could tell in her face, it's like, go away. But she's still acting professionally inside everything.
Yes.
It's like she didn't want to be hassled at the airport.
Yes, yes. Because there was a thing last week. Jeff Hardy was at the airport. And a fan comes up to him asking to sign a couple of things, and Jeff was like, no problem. No more than an hour later, those things were on the internet.
As well.
Those exact same items that were just signed were on the internet. It literally kicked off.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame.
It literally kicked off. Jeff himself didn't say anything, but a lot of the other wrestlers, old and young, all said something. They don't mind signing things.
See, if I ask someone to sign something, I'd keep it.
Keep it, exactly. But when you have the touters that do that for professional gain, that's out of order.
It is.
That's out of order. The most fan-friendly wrestler I know, and if you've met with wrestlers in the past, please feel free to come out. The most fan-friendly of the one there I know is Johnny Gargano. Is Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter whether he's with his family or whether he's just the event, he will always take time to sign something.
Yeah.
Always take the time. Even if he doesn't mind if you come over and say hello, shake his hand or whatnot. Even if you go on the internet afterwards and say, I swear that was this guy, sorry I didn't want to disturb your time. He'll tell me, say, absolutely no problem. You could have come over and said hello. Yeah. Absolutely fine, no problem. He has got to be the most fan friendly I know. Probably Liv would be up there as well, because Liv does a lot with. I would say John Cena's probably up there as well.
Yeah.
John Cena. If Johnny Gargano's 1, John Cena's 1A, or should that be the other way around? John Cena's number 1 and Johnny Gargano's 1A.
Here's the interesting question though: who's the least fan friendly?
Oh God, no! You're asking. You are asking now.
That is a tough one, is it?
It's a tough one.
Who's the least fan friendly?
Do you know what? I'm gonna be really, really controversial here. I'm gonna say Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF. But
he does it for a reason.
He does it for a reason. Yeah, he does it for a reason. He stays in character the whole time. And even on the internet afterwards, he stays in character. This guy, see, you have those.
It's alright. I'm reminding myself of some of the things I've seen when he's signing things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Slacks off the fans.
Exactly.
Spot.
Yeah. Exactly. And
the fans love it though.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You have these heels that can go between their heel persona in the a wrestling company and then in real life they're different. I think the perfect example of that is the late great Iron Sheik. In the ring, he was an absolute a-hole.
Yeah.
But in real life, my God, this guy was funny. And you only had to look at his Twitter to see how funny he was. You'd always wake up every morning and look for your cheeky tweets where he's saying "go yourself" to someone, or he makes someone humble or something like that. But MJF is just like in character. It's like he's in character 24/7. I bet he would even speak to his family like that. I bet he would.
Yeah, possible.
I don't think he does, but I bet given his persona, he would. That's what I think. There. No, going back to my league race 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
GRBs around Willow Springs. I can honestly say that was probably the toughest race I had done, because it was those rally cars around a permanent circuit were a nightmare. But once you got into a rhythm with them, they were all right. But qualify, my God, because I have Super's chat on while he was going, and he was all like, "Oh, Rockstar Paul, he's come to play this weekend. He's come to," and I'm sitting there thinking, "Yeah, mate." And there's Andy Bianchi's gone fastest. Will anyone have Rockstar Paul? And I'm thinking, yeah, man, there's more to come, mates.
Yeah,
there's more to, because I was buzzing that race. I was absolutely buzzing, and then the game conspired against me, because I wanted to start on hard tires. It started me on softs, which was good because I was racing Icon. I was racing Andy Bianchi. Who else was up there? Colby Justin was up there as well. I was racing the three of them, and then as soon as I went on a different strategy, that was it. I never saw them again. But the funniest thing was, who did I end up racing at the end? Towards the end of the race, my good friend and long-time rival Lucy Wu.
Oh God,
my good friend and long-time rival Lucy Wu. But I was faster than him. He'd brought a Subaru. And to be fair, I was thinking of using the Subaru, but then I saw how god slow he was, and I thought, yep, good job I did bring that. I brought this GTR rally car.
So if the game didn't put you on softs,
I reckon I probably could have won that race, or at least got a podium. Because I made one stop.
Yeah.
Everyone else on the softs made 5 or 6. So they would have been much faster, but my long-term strategy would have played out in the end. My long-term strategy.
Yeah.
However, I do think 2 stops was right. I don't think... I know Lucy made 1 stop work. Fair play, fair credit to him. But no, we ended up racing. I pulled out about 12 seconds. I was passing a lapped car, who inexplicably got the blue flag, slowed down, and then sped up, coming into the fast final corner. I had to go round the outside of him. The back end kicked out. I was off into the gravel trap. Meanwhile, here comes 12 seconds behind me, plumb knock. Here comes Lucy, right?
Yeah.
But I get back in front of him and I'm off into the distance again. He comes onto the Discord server. Here, Rockstar Pool 69, skill issue. I was like, no, look at the replay. I was passing the lap car, skill issue. So I thought, I'll turn around and play you your game. Alright, mate, yeah, I had a skill issue. But I still beat you! What does that say? Didn't hear anything from him after that.
You know when she had skills.
I didn't hear anything from him after that. Because, although I did hear something, because he was like, ooh, nice pride flag on your car, and that's where Super stepped in. He said, Lucy, cut it out. I know which way he was going down there. I know it's Pride Month finished yesterday. I am not gay, I am not bi, I am straight, but I openly support all of my friends in the LGBTQIA plus community.
Yes.
And I have done with the cars I've raced in the Super Championship through the month of June. And the race we did last week at Deep Forest, which reminds me I need to drop Rob a message. We're going to do a special Goblin Pride livery, hopefully. Going to imagine what they're all thinking when they see that roll up on the track. First person out is Rockstar. What the fuck is that? I have seen some beautiful cars, but that's a beauty right there.
At least it's not a fucking waifu.
Do you know he got Lucy Woo? Someone gifted him Nitro on Discord.
Yeah.
Somebody gifted Nitro, and he was looking around through the call features, and then next thing, someone's gifting me waifus, and all you saw was him spamming waifu emotes. And everyone's there like, oh god, we got to put up with this for a month. Literally, there's a month of waifu emotes coming. I think somebody's even made a waifu emote with skill issue on it, and I'm thinking, somebody gifted Lucy that, and they knew he was going to find that straight away. They made that for him on purpose. But no, good lad is Lucy. Good lad. He's slower than me in F1, but GT7, that's his bread and butter. That's his ballpark. So can't. But I think, to be fair, I think I say right. You got the top three,
and then you do something like that for the F1.
Yes. I don't know when we're doing it though, because normally, I think Rob likes to get used to the game first, and then we announce the championship.
So it could be like 6 months' time, or
it could be. No, I think we're going to start around about August, September time, because we normally take over from real life F1. We fill the gap that F1 leaves. I think. I'd have to speak to Rob, see if we are doing, because I know if we are, Rob will be in, Super will be in, Lucy will be in, Blackie will be in. I think some of the GT7 guys are actually coming over, and they're coming to do it as well. The good news is they're slower than me, so welcome to my world. They'll be all like, how are we this much slower than him? I goes, welcome to my Sunday every time I get on GT7. But no, I think yesterday I could have had a podium, but a P4. I said it best before the race. You got the three faster guys there, which are Icon, Superpower, and Andy Bianchi. I think I fitted into that second group straight away. The group with Lucy Woo and Call Me Justin, which you probably have Icon Crazy coming into that eventually, because he's literally the proper Icon. He's taken Icon Crazy under his wing, and he's making him drive faster. He's getting him to drive faster, which fair. I mean, if I told you, you're hearing this Icon wins all the time, he's only 16. 16. Rob was telling me he is esports good, and when you see him, you know he is good. Anyone that takes a GR1 car, that's a proper hypercar, and destroys the field by 40 seconds, and he doesn't set his cars up, he just gets out there and drives. He is that good. And that's right. 10 years down the line, we're going to be seeing this guy on here, and we're going to be like, I raced against him.
What, on YouTube?
Yeah. You can see all these esports championships you see on YouTube.
Yeah.
You're going to be seeing a Gran Turismo, if it's still going there, a Gran Turismo, one of the if they're going to make another game or not. But they'll be all like, I raced against him. I think he's that good. He really is that good. But then he has his off days, and you think to yourself, oh yeah, Icon. Because he was supposed to have a crapper yesterday, and then what happened? He just appeared out of nowhere. We call it who is that F1 driver? Oh my god. He would have an absolutely atrocious practice session. He would have an absolutely atrocious qualifying, and then in the race, oh look, it's you. It's like just appear out of nowhere. And he'd get like a top 5 or a podium or something like that. I can't remember who it was. Oh, look at that.
That's good.
That's good. Because you got the water reflection on them as well. That's the thumbnail.
Definitely.
That's the thumbnail. I can't remember who that F1 driver was. I know in NASCAR that it was Kyle Busch. In NASCAR it's Kyle Busch. He could have horrible practice.
Is it F1 driver that retires now?
I think it is, yes. It has, yeah.
Barrichello, is it?
No, it wasn't Barrichello.
Um,
It wasn't Jensen Button either. I can't remember it for the life of me. Someone out there will know. I know they will. But
Coulthard.
no, it wasn't Coulthard. We're talking. We're talking something else. I can't remember.
What, mid 2000s or?
Yeah, I think we're thinking mid 2000s, probably late early 2010s. Around about the Vettel domination. But I just can't remember who it is for the life of me. He'd have an absolute stinker in practice, stinker in qualifying, and then here he comes in the race.
Let me see if we get a 2010 season up.
Yeah, 2010 sounds about right. I know in NASCAR it's Kyle Busch. Because where did he come from? That's the Formula 1 2010 championship. Oh, here we go. Vettel, Alonso, Webber was in the Red Bull at that time, wasn't he? No, he was in the Renault. Hamilton, Button, Massa, Rosberg. May have been Kubica. It may have been Kubica. No, it was Hulkenberg. It was Hulkenberg.
Ah.
Oh, no. It was Hulkenberg. Then it became Perez. When he was at Force India. Because he would always get that heap up there somewhere. So it was Hulkenberg. He'd like have horrible practices, horrible, and then out of nowhere, oh, hello, it's you. Where'd you come from? You think to yourself, where did that pink blob come from? That Force India, well, it wasn't pink at the time, it was had the Indian flag on it. But you were like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
Right, I think we just got one last job to do here in McCulty Yard, and that's to shunt the tankers we brought from Hobson Street to the tankers we took over to the other side and then put them together. We have a tanker train.
And then someone can take it out.
And then someone can take it out, absolutely. So yeah, we've had it all in this, haven't we? We've had, what have we had? We've had Waifus, we've had
Thameslink. We had Ronda Rousey.
Literally, we've had a little bit of everything. Oh, that's what. There better be bread. There better be bread, or we're in up the proverbial. Because I took a couple of slices this morning for toast.
Yeah.
And there was 2 slices left. There better be bread, or we're in trouble. And if there's not bread, then we're really in trouble. Oh, dear me. I'm yawning. So yeah, I like that plan.
Oh yeah, we talked about different countries.
You found out Turkmenistan was a thing.
Yep.
And we also talked about YouTube memberships as well. RMT. God, we covered so much. That's why I love these long episodes. We can talk. Well, I can talk. You can just come along for the ride.
Yeah.
Which is traditionally how it exactly. That's how it sounds.
Yeah.
But one final bosh. I wanted one final Bosch.
Easy.
Easy. Easy. Bosch.
Go.
Well, that worked, didn't it, Si? Do you want to try that again? Go on then. I'm leaving this one to you. This one's all yours.
Easy. Easy. Steady on, mate. Easy. Easy. Steady on. Not quite. How about Bosch? Bosch.
Oh, there we go. We're done. Head over to the porter cabin to finish up gladly. We don't need to shut it down or anything. Fantastic. We can just stand in front of the porter cabin, admire this Canadian loco one last time. And that is the end for Oakville Subdivision. We never have to play it again.
DLC announced next week.
DLC announced next week, yeah, because July's roadmap is due out very soon. So, LGV Mediterranean said it's farewell tomorrow, folks. Come join us for that, and then I think we'll discuss Gloss Up Line on Monday. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. And the last word goes to Sheldon.
Hey!